घंटा बाजे बाजे करताला। मधुर मृदंगा बाजे परम रसाला। शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे। शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे। शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे। शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे। शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे। मधुर 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 बाजे। मधुर 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 बाजे। मधुर 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 बाजे। निताई गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। निताई गौरा हरि बोल। नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। नित्य गौरा हरि बोल। कीबो बहु कोटि चंद्राजीनी वदन उज्ज्वला। गल दे सेवनमाला कोरे झलमाला। कि वो शिवा सुकनारद प्रेमे गद गदा। भक्ति विनोद देखे गौरा। भक्ति विनोद देखे गौरा रसंपादा। कि वो जयो जयो गौरा चांदे आरतिक शोभा। जानवी तटवाने जग मन लोभा। नमामि विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने। नामस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चादेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Vande Hari Hari Bol.
Jayam Vishnupad, Paramahansa, Parikacharya, Astar Satashi Shrimad, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. Jayam Vishnupad, Paramahansa, Parikacharya, Astar Satashi Shrimad, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Ki. Ananta Koti Vaishnavin Ki, Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki. Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Gopinath, Sham Kun, Radha Kun, Giri Govardhan Ki. Prem Shri Gaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Ki. Tulsi Devi Bhakti Devi Ki, Samaveda Bhaktavinda Ki. Ganga Mai Ki, Jamuna Mai Ki, Vindavindami Ki, Mayapur Dami Ki, Jagannath Puri Ki, Transcendental Book Distribution Ki, Hari Nam Sankirtan Ki. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. And all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga.
प्रभु जी थोड़ा कौतल दीजिए ना सर. Namaste Narashinghaya नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रह्लाद लाददायिने प्रह्लाद लाददायिने हिरण्यकशिपुर्वक्षः 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 शिलटङ्कानखालये शिलटङ्कानखालये ईतनिसिंह परतनिसिंह ईतो निसिंह परतो निसिंह ईतो निसिंह परतो निसिंह जत जत जामि तत निसिंह जत जत जामि तत निसिंह बहि निसिंह हृदय निसिंह बहि निसिंह हृदय निसिंह बहि निसिंह हृदय निसिंह नरसिंहमादिं शरणं प्रपद्ये नरसिंहमादिं शरणं प्रपद्ये तव कर कमल बारे नाखा अद्भुत सिंह दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तन्नबिंगा केशवदिता नरहरिरूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तव कर कमल बारे नाका अद्भुत सिंह दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तन्नबिंगा केशवदिता नरहरिरूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय निसिंहदेव जय निसिंहदेव जय निसिंहदेव जय निसिंहदेव जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल निशिदेव भगवान की प्रहलाद महाराज की समवेत गौर भक्तबिंद की जय
your cell phones. Sunday school kids go to the other side. Children making noise also on the reception or outside. Can we move this up a little bit because I can't see your Nitai.
Going with the asana?
Yes, one. Okay, that's good. That's fine. Right there. Why is it red? Battery is gone.
Is it going?
Shows red.
Let me see. I can ask.
Shows red.
Let me see.
Thank you. All right.
Red?
It shows red. Okay. Thank you for joining for today's Sunday Peace class. We'll sing Jai Radha Madhava as we are approaching Narshing Chaturdasi on April 30th, Thursday. So we'll discuss Prahlad Maharaj's teachings, exalted personality, exalted devotee, wonderful qualities. We'll touch upon also it will be connected with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings as well. Okay. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradari Yasodhanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yasodhanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna तीरा वनचारी राधा माधवा कुंजा विहारी जय राधा माधवा कुंजा विहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनंदना ब्रज जन रंजना यशोदनंदना ब्रज जन रंजना यामुना तीरा वनचारी यामुना तीरा वनचारी राधा माधवा कुंजा विहारी राधा माधवा कुंजा विहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनंदना ब्रज जन रंजना यशोदनंदना ब्रज जन रंजना यामुना तीरा वनचारी यामुना तीरा वनचारी राधा माधवा कुंजा विहारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि वो प्रेमध्वनि जैवं विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमती श्री भक्त वेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। एवं विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमती भक्त सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णवंत की जय। नमाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय। श्री क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगमय यमुनमयी की जय। भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय। समवेद भक्तवृंद की जय। हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि वो। All glories to assembly Lord. All glories to assembly Lord. All glories to assembly Lord. All glories, all glories, all glories, all glories. Shri Guru and Gauranga Prabhupada ki jai. ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निधान नमस्ते सारस्वत देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देस्तारिणे प्रभुपाद की जय। So many details, many different ways this teachings of Prahlad Maharaj can be discussed. So what we can look at some of them. So we'll look at the 7th canto. Everybody knows 7th canto. There are 10 subject matters in Srimad Bhagavatam. So atra sarga visargastha sanam poshanam votaya manvantar ishanukada mukti nirodha ashraya. These are the 10 subject matters. 7th canto is called Utaya, that means proclivity. Everybody has desires to do some things, especially related to the material activity. That is called proclivity. In Sanskrit, it is called Utaya. So 7th canto, Sridhar Swami, our original first commentator on Srimad Bhagavatam, describes that Utischa Vasana Proktam Tat Tat Karma Anusarina. So how that can be mitigated? Srila Prabhupada writes in the 5th canto, chapter 18, verse number 8. Prabhupada writes at the last purport, last line. In order to remove our material anxieties, material desires, one should pray to Lord Narasimhadev. So every day. So, and who has given? We are the followers of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So how did Narasimhadev prayers came? The two personalities. One is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, other personality Jayadeva Goswami. Whatever we are singing Narasimha praise, everything you need to know. How did it come? Somebody has created this in the middle, you need to know. In the Antilila Chaitanya Charitamrita, chapter 16, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tasting the nectar from the lips of Lord Krishna. Last 6 chapters from 15, 16 onward, all the way till 20, it is called Lord in intimate separation. Lord is about to pass away from this disappearing, about to end his pastimes, Leela, Gaur Leela. So those pastimes happen in Gambhira. In that particular chapter, 16th chapter, this particular 51st verse or so, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu going to Jagannath Puri, Nilachal Kshetra, taking darshan of Lord Jagannath. Before going to the step, there are 22 steps on the left side. There is Lord Narasimhadev Murti. That's when he offers his respectful obeisances to the left side, as we do here. Always we should be left towards the deity, right towards Guru, Prabhupada. That's how we should offer, because we are the energy of the Lord. Why we should be on the, everything you have to question, you have to know, not blindly do things. Why your wife is on the left side, why the concerts are on the left side. So that's why when you offer to the deities also, you offer left side. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu offered left side and he uttered 2 pranam mantras of Narasimhadev. Namaste Narasimhaya prayer. Then the second prayer immediately followed by is Ito Narasimha, Parato Narasimha, Yato Yame Narasimha, Tato Narasimha, Bahir Narasimha, Urdaya Narasimha, Narasimha Mahadim, Saranam Prabhade. So that is a prayer. These 2 prayers are the ones which offered by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So these are coming down. So Prabhupada has followed it through Parampara. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given these prayers. Other prayer, Tavakara Kamala Varenakam, where it has come from? Jayadeva Goswami in the Dasyavatara. So that itself is a separate class, pastime. Because Jayadeva Goswami is not an ordinary person. He is associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He lives in Sridham Mayapur, Navadvip Dham. So where he was living is also a special place, Champahati. But before Champahati, it was some other place. Later on, the gopis used to come and take the so these flowers, special flowers, champa, Golok champa it is called, very fragrant flowers. Anyway, the Jayadev Goswami has written this particular song. That's how the Narsingadev prayers are coming. So in our line, why we are chanting every day. Before we go anywhere, we take shelter. In the car, in the flight, we chant. So that is the significance. So first we take shelter of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu every day, and chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is also coming from there. So in the 7th canto, coming to the teachings of Lord Prahlad Maharaj, 7th canto has proclivities. It is describing how to remove those proclivities or transfer those proclivities from material activities into spiritual activities. So Prahlad is teaching from 5th chapter to 10th chapter are the most important. Out of 15 chapters, 7th canto has 5th chapter, 10th chapter are the most significant chapters. Each chapter has significant instructions. Couple of verses I will note, at least 5, 6, 7 chapters I will cover because the time will be short. 7th canto, 5th chapter has 4 verses, prominent verses. Most of you should know these verses already. So because this is the essence of Srimad Bhagavatam is there. 9 limbs of devotion, so everybody knows. That is there in this verse only. Prahlad is teaching to Hiranyakasipu. So as soon as Prahlad started 5 years or 6 years old, his father told, come and sit here on the lap and please tell me what you learned. What did you like? What did you like the most? Then he said, Tat sadhu manye asuravarya dehan yatvatma patam grahamanda kupam manangato vam harimashrayat. First thing is told, Prahlad is told, you must take shelter of Hari, Lord Vishnu. Lord Hari's shelter you should take. Oh Asuravarya, he has addressed directly. You are them because that's how Hiranyakasipu likes to be addressed. Tat sadhu manye asuravarya dehina, sadhu se, tat sadhu manye asuravarya dehina yatvatma patam grahamanda kupam. Because you are situated in these material activities, you are so proud of your Hiranya, gold, and soft bed. These two represent the Kali Yuga. Generally, tendency is there to do these two things very much. Most of the so living entities are in this category, fall in this category. So that's why immediately Prahlad Maharaj said, this is the most wonderful thing, most important thing I like. Immediately Hiranyakasipu became so angry, so upset. His lips were quivering. He told, who has taught this? He went after Sandana Mark. What kind of teachers are you? You are digging the, so behind me, you are the teachers. On behalf of me, you are supposed to teach the right things. And you are teaching, how are you teaching these things? Then that went on. So for some discussion, since interest of time, we will not cover that. Then the next time, we will teach him. We'll teach him and bring him back. Don't worry, he's just a small child, ignore him. Then again, the second time it happens. Again, Hiranyakasipu was the same thing. This time he speaks very significant verse. 7, 5, 23, 24. Please note it. I think many of you might have read, but some of the points you will not know. I want one of you or any of you to raise the hand. So I'm going to ask, because very important verse. Every devotee should know this. 23 to 24. The verse says, Sravanam Kirtanam Vishnu, Sravanam Kirtanam Vishnu, Smaranam Padasevanam, Vandanam Dasyam Sakyam Atmanivedanam, Iti Pumsarpita Vishnu, Bhagavat Chet Navalakshana, Tan Manye Aditam Uttamam. Create Bhagavati Adda Tan Manye Aditam Uttamam. It says 9 limbs of devotional service, starting with Sravanam Kirtanam Vishnu, not any demigod. So 9 limbs. In that also the first 2 are very important, Sravanam Kirtanam. And if you go to the purport in this verse, so for Kirtanam, especially what is our Yuga Dharma? Chanting the holy name. Other day we were singing the Kevalastakam. Astamba Stamba Paryantam. So Satyam Satyam Punas Satyam Hari Namaiva Kevalam. So Maduram Madurebhyopi Maduram. So Pavanam Pavanebhyopi. So Hare Namaiva Kevalam. So this is the Yuga Dharma, this is Sadhya and Sadhana, this is the process, there is no other process. So everywhere this has been taught. If you have a question, why only Hare Krishnas know this Hare? No, this is Lord Krishna taught in Bhagavad Gita, Satatam Kirtayanto Mam. Look at the 9th most confidential chapter, verse number 15. So that is what Krishna is telling. 24/7 he chant the holy name. At least Prabhupada reduced and said at least chants to 16 rounds, 2 hours. So Bhagavatam ends with Hare Krishna Mamta. Nama Sankirtanam Asya Sarva Papa Pranasanam Pranamo Dukkha Samanam Tannamami Harim Param. So there is no question cannot be arised. So it is not a concoction of Hare Krishna devotees or ISKCON. So it is the philosophy established by Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made it easily available and he has clearly given this process. For beyond dharma, artha, kama, moksha, panchama purushartha. That means prema, love for Krishna. So that's why. So Sravanam Kirtanam, if you go to the purport of Kirtanam, go to the purport, Prabhupada writes, and so one should take this chanting seriously, and there are 10 offenses one should know. That itself is a problem. Why Prabhupada has established an everyday, day to day, 365 days a day, every ISKCON temple follows certain standard. Chanting happens, before chanting there is japa affirmation. That means there is 10 offenses to be avoided, will be chanted. Then there is Tulsi prayers also there, and Sikshastakam is there. Why? For a reason. This Bhaktivinoda Thakur has established. This standard is coming down from disciplic succession. The first scenario is, first thing you have to understand is the Siddha Pranali, whatever Bhaktivinoda Thakur has given, Babaji Vesh, whatever he has taken, that is there already. In Tulsi prayers, Yei Nivedana Dharo, in that it is already there. Sikshastakam verse, Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained in the 4th and 5th verse is already giving Siddha Pranali. That is not, when you go on chanting Sikshastakam, go on chanting and hearing and chanting goes on, then it will be revealed, your original form, what it is in the spiritual world. But it cannot be imitated now. So you can't say that Prabhupada has not given everything. Bhaktivinoda Thakur has given, Prabhupada has not given, let me go to some Babaji and sit at Radhakund. That means you have not studied Prabhupada books. That is what comes to. So if you come to the Kirtan, Sravanam and Kirtanam, in the Kirtanam Prabhupada writes, 10 offenses you should know. So there are first 4 is one category, second 6 is another category. Easy to remember. So blaspheming the devotees who dedicated their lives. So that is the first category, Vaishnava Ninda. Then the next category is, what is second? Thinking of Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva to be equal to or independent of Lord Vishnu. That is next. What is the third one? Yes, that is important. Disobeying the orders of spiritual master, Guru or Avagna. Then Shastra Nindan. Disobeying the orders of Shastra. These are the first 4 one category. Next category comes thinking Hare Krishna to be imagination, giving some interpretation to Hare Krishna Mahamantra, imagination, interpretation, karma kanda. You think any puja, any temple you go, that is same as Hare Krishna. Why do you need to chant Hare Krishna? So this is not having, this is also an offense. Or committing sinful activity on the strength of the holy name. Anyway, mountain of sins goes away. Let me do sinful activities. Anyway, it will go away clear. So let me go on doing it. That is also a sin. That's also an offense. So karma kanda we said. Then instruct a faithless person. That is also an offense. The last one is the most significant. Inattentive while chanting. So in Harinam Chantamani, Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains 3 categories in that inattentiveness. So inattention, laziness, sluggish mind. All the 3 problems are coming, solution is always association of Vaishnavas. Advanced devotee association especially. That means those who are dedicated their life and soul for chanting the holy name and hearing Krishna Katha day in, day out, weekday, weekend, vacation, not vacation, doesn't matter. That is the association you have to take. So now, these 10 offenses. After that, Prabhupada is writing these things. I'm not concocting here something. So after that, Prabhupada is writing in this Kirtanam section that to come out of the offensive mentality, still offensive because there are 3 stages of chanting. First one is Nam Aparad. The next stage is Nam Abbas, clearing stage. The last stage is Suddhanam. it's very difficult to come to even second stage, because second stage itself will give liberation. Haridas Thakur is explaining to in Balram Acharya's house, and Chaitanya Charitamrita explains. So first stage to come to second stage is a great difficulty. So that's why you have to avoid this 10 offense. Every day you are supposed to, even at home. It's not only in temple you do this and at home you will just pick up the beads and no, that is not the process. Because first you have to be aware. You have to remind your mind, don't do this, don't do this. Then as you continue to be aware and more thought process is there, then you will not do. So that's why it is very much needed. Before you sit for chanting, this is supposed to be. Also Sikshastakam also. So then Prabhupada writing that to counteract these offenses, you should also chant two things. Prabhupada writing almost last paragraph in that Kirtanam section. One is the prayers, because it is very much connected. What is the verse we were chanting earlier? Tavakara kamala varenakam adbhuta srungam. Dalita hiranyakasipo tanubrungam. Yes? So beautiful nails, transcendental nails, lotus hands. Lord Narasimhadev put his lotus hands on the Prahlad Maharaj and rubbing. Tears were flowing down. Prahlad, so much affectionate. Vatsal Ras has come. So what is the connecting verse? Here is the connecting verse. Prabhupada is telling in this Kirtan last line, two words. I doubt any of you will remember. I have mentioned in 1-2 classes before. But it is there, Prabhupada writing. One of them is from Rupa Goswami's Namastaka prayers. When one chants these prayers, then it can remove this offensive mentality to the holy name. Yes, one should offer prayers to the holy name, Nama Prabhu. So in Prahlad's teaching that is being told. Just like for Prahlad, Narasimhadev appeared Satyam Vidhatum Nijabhutya Bhasitam Vyaptincha Bhutesha Akilesha Atmani Stambhe Sabhayam Nam Rugam Namanusham. 7th canto, 8th chapter, verse number 17. Lord Narasimhadev's appearance is the title. To establish the truth, that's because Prahlad said, yes, he is there in this Stamba. He is there everywhere. But since you are in this assembly, that's why he is there. Yes, he is there in the assembly. Yes, he is there in the pillar. Yes. So to make the Prahlad statements true, is there inactive, but he is now active, ready to jump and roar. So that is why the Satyam Vedat, to make his words true. Satyam Vedat Nijabhritya Vasam is my real servant, Prahlad. Vyapti, and I am there in everywhere. Vyaptincha Bhuchesh Aklejatm. Then why I will not be there in the atom, in the Stamba? Everywhere I am there. These two lines are telling that Lord Narasimhadev appeared in that way. So that Tavakar, beautiful lotus hands, lotus nails, everything about Lord is lotus. Like today, Radha Madhav's blue painting is bluish boy, very attractive bluish boy. Kasturi tilake lalata palake vakshastale kaustubham nasagre navamoktikam karatale venum kare cha kankanam kante cha muktavali gopastri parivestito vijayate gopala chudamani. Who doesn't want to look at this beautiful blue boy? Only those who are, has no understanding only. Yeah, everybody will be captivated. So wonderful to look at, so attractive. Beautiful eyes, beautiful lotus feet, lotus face, lotus eyebrows, everything. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also like that. So that's the three personalities are so captivating attraction. Leela Purushottam Lord Krishna, Maryada Purushottam Lord Ram, same. Yeah, Sri Raghavam Dasharathatmajam Aprameyam Sitapatim Raghukulam Vairatna Deepam Ajanubahum Aravinda Dalayataaksham Ramam Isachara Vinasakaram Namami. Acharya explained beautifully. It's so magnanimous. That's why they were attracted. They became gopis in the next Krishna Leela by looking at Lord Ram, because he is so attractive, captivating. Same thing with that is Maryada Purushottam, three Purushottams in all the incarnations. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is called Prema Purushottam. He has come to give us the Prem, Krishna Prem. He is also Ajanulambita Bhujo Kanakavadato Sankirtanaika Petaro. He is the father of Sankirtan. Sankirtanaika Petro Kamalaya Taksho. Beautiful lotus eyes. Kamalaya Taksho. Viswambaro, Dijavaro. Why Dijavaro? Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They are two brothers, divine brothers. Viswambaro, Dvijavaro, Yugadharma Palo, Vande, Jagat Priyakaro, Karunavataro. Most magnanimous, most Adbhuta Karunya, Adbhuta Audharya, Adbhuta Audatya. Very, very merciful. Lord Krishna has demanded surrender, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not even looking at surrender. Simply you have to chant only. That also we have problem. So that's why Prabhupada is coming door to door, or Prabhupada is sending devotees door to door. Please take the books, please take up the chanting, please come to temple, please honor Krishna Prasadam. So, because we are the followers of Prahlad, so this is our humble attempt on behalf of Srila Prabhupada and Prahlad Maharaj. So, in the prayers of Namastaka, Rupa Goswami, 8 verses are there. Prabhupada specifically mentioning one of them, which is connected to these beautiful lotus nails, lotus hands of Narsingadev. Nikila Sruti Ratnamala Duti Nirajata Pada Pankajanta Ayi Mukta Kulair Upasyamanam Paritastam Harinama Samstrayami. Let me fully take shelter of the holy name of the Lord. For Prahlad Maharaj, Lord has manifested Satyam Vidatum. Same way, Prabhupada writing, I am not telling. Prabhupada writing. Similarly, for every devotee, he can appear in the same way, provided you are chanting the holy name. Chanting the holy name. You are taking shelter of the holy name, you are chanting, he will appear. Because Kali Kale Namarupe, Krishna Avatar. So not different. So holy name, everywhere, wherever you chant, he will appear. He is right there on the tongue. Prabhupada writing. These 3 classes Prabhupada has given, 1969 in Boston, 1972 in Los Angeles, 1975, one more place, 3 classes, beautiful classes, qualities, so comparison, so different points. We'll see if time permits, we'll cover that some essential points Prabhupada says in that. So in that Kirtanam, Nukila Sruti Ratnam, Prabhupada is writing in the Kirtanam section, if one wants to come to the nice Nam Abbas, pure Nam, then one should chant these. One is this prayer. Note it down. First verse of Namastaka. Other verses are a little difficult to remember. This verse is easy. It's very much connected. We are attached to lotus feet of Prabhupada, lotus feet of Shri Radha Shyamsundar. So that's why we should remember this verse. Because it's talking about the lotus feet. Beautiful toenails of the lotus feet. What do you think that sun has come effulgent? Where it came? Prabhupada says, it has come from toenails of the Supreme Lord. Yeah. Where this color, bluish color came from the sky. That also came from the Lord's color only. It's reflecting. Because he is bluish boy, that's why sky is blue. This is not concoction. Prabhupada is writing. Prabhupada is telling this from Shastra. So the quotation also, there is verse Prabhupada quotes for that verse, for that blue color. That is one verse. The other verse Prabhupada writes in the last line of that paragraph for the Kirtanam section. Nivrutta tarshair upagiyamana, that verse. That vritti means activity, generally material activity. Nivritti means material activity transforms into spiritual activity. So by these 2 verses, Nivritta Darshair Upagiyamana Bhava Aushadha Sotra Manobhirama. Bhava Aushadha, what is the medicine? There is a treatment and there is a medicine doctor gives. Doctor is Prabhupada, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all our acharyas are the doctors. They are giving the prescription and treatment. One is medicine, food. One is food and medicine, both doctor gives. Food is Krishna Prasadam, medicine is chanting the holy name. So these 2 are the ones. So that's why in that Nivritta Darshair is telling you will have no more material attachments. That means you don't give up your job, you don't give up your family. It means you see that as Krishna's duty. It is, you are on behalf of Krishna, you are doing the job. On behalf of Krishna, you are taking care of the family. So you don't see anything independent, a different idea, different activity. That's why it becomes spiritual activity. So that is when Prahlad Maharaj is telling Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, is very important. Then you come to Sravanam, his hearing is also very important. So already, Etad nirvidyamananam ichyutam akuto vayam yoginam rupa nirniyatam harer namanu kirtanam. In the Kirtanam section, this verse also Prabhupada is quoting, 2:111. Always 24/7. It's a practice. It requires practice. That's why, as we said, It has to be done in the association. If you are not in the association, you are in the association, one day we'll wake up, weekend, we'll sleep. In that association, if you are, you will also sleep. Yes. If 365 days day, one who is chanting, then if you are in that, then you will also, hey, others are doing, why I should only sleep? Let me also do. Others will make sure you are waking up. So that should be the association. Because this is Prahlad's teachings. We are coming to that point. I think I should state that now. What Prahlad said, everybody should know. Nowhere in any scripture you will find. What Prahlad is asking, I will give you some comparison so that you know. In the canto 4, Narada Muni is telling to Dhruva Maharaj, before he went to forest and meditating, he has given the mantra and everything. Then he told, Dhruva, you have so much anxiety. You are only small child. You should go back and play. But anyway, you still want to go, but I'll tell you one formula. That is, he tells one verse, beautiful verse, 4834, I think. Gunadikam mudam lipset, gunadamat anvichen, maitri samanat, tapa abhibhuyate. He tells three things. If you want to remove anxiety, it applies universally, anywhere. If one is advanced than you, one is more qualified, materially, spiritually. Anyway you look at, or both. Gunadikat, mudam lipset, be happy. And try to imbibe. But maybe Lord's mercy is there, that's why. He has done a pious credit, that's why he is going before me. So you take good points and try to imbibe. But don't be envious of him. Gunadikam mudam lipset. Then gunadamat anvichen. If one is lower than one, then you be compassionate. Don't deride him. Because he is lower than you, he doesn't know things, don't deride him. That is the next. And then maitrim samanat. If one is equal to you, at an equal level, then make a friendship. By doing these three things in this world, then you will be happy. You will not have anxiety. Because only the three ways you can see anybody. Either you see low, or you see at same level, or you see high. There is nothing else beyond this. This is Dhruva, Narada Muni is telling Dhruva. You go back to 10th canto, 41 chapter, I don't remember the verse number, where Lord Krishna and Balram enters into Mathura. At that time, is meeting one by one. Dhobi, washerman, then fruit vendor, garland maker, perfumer, I think 4 or 5 people, Kubja also last. Especially look at the verse when he is meeting Sudama, garland. This Sudama is different. That Sudama, Vipra and Akshay Tritiya that happened, opulence he received, that is different. This is Sudama is different. This Sudama is garland maker. The same Sudama of garland maker also as Vanamali appears in Gaur Lila also. So this Sudama garland maker, as soon as he sees Krishna Balram, see how he behaves. This is different. You study, look at carefully these personalities, various personalities. Krishna and Balram meets as cohort boys. First of all, he offers obeisances. So very respectful, very obedient. And he is glorifying the Lord. As soon as we see you, that means our family, everything is purified. He washes the feet, he gives the sandalwood, and then he asks, what can I do? His service is great blessings. To serve the Supreme Lord is great blessings. As a servant, I should do something. What service can I do? What can I offer to you? All other personality has not done so, like this. Some respect is there, but not so, in detail like this. That means this person has understood exactly. He is a wonderful, proper devotee. He has understood the process. And then he makes a wonderful garland and provides it to Krishna and Balram. Lord wears it, Lord is so happy. Then he asks, what benediction do you want? Then he asks for things. This is an earlier verse we have mentioned. This is a little bit higher. A little bit, comparatively looks a little more magnanimous. He says, Vavre achalam bhakti. First thing he says is, I want unflinching, unmotivated, uninterrupted devotion service to Lord Krishna. That is the first thing he says. Then he says, Tad bhaktam cha sauhrudam. Why we are discussing these things? Because these are teachings of Prahlad. It also means these are the prayers you have to imbibe. Generally what happens in the office or at home, at temple, We will always compare, we will always, faults and many things, many problems comes. But when you apply these teachings and take it to the heart, then things will change. Then our perception will change, our viewpoint will change. Wonderful relationship will come. Yes. Then you will have bliss. Right now, bliss is not coming because of other tendencies are there. We are not coming, we are only in the middle. Prahlad's teaching is even more. You will see. When you look at that verse, what Prahlad is telling, it's a mind-blowing verse. It's just, what consciousness he got, how did he get it, what thought he has. So, beautiful verse that is. This is the second verse we are quoting, so that when you look at these verses, you know what we should desire, how we should conduct, what thought process we should carry on every day. Then our chanting will be wonderful, our hearing will be wonderful, our deity worship will be wonderful, our association devotee is wonderful, serving family, everything will become wonderful. You will see beautiful creation of the Lord everywhere. Yeah, you will not find anybody. Whose enemy, whose friend? What are you talking? Prahlad, earlier I thought only this doesn't exist in this world. But Hiranyakashipu, when I see you, what you are talking, what Sanda Naman, now I realize, this is reality. Yeah, you are talking about friend and enemy. Where does that exist? Or here I can see, really exists. So that is Prahlad. He doesn't even know that. He thought, in this world, this friend and enemy doesn't exist. So you can understand what kind of level he is in. He is telling, Prabhupada is writing, these are the qualities we should try to understand and come to. At least put as a theory, meditate, contemplate, ask the Lord, beg the Lord, oh my Lord, please allow me to develop these kind of consciousness. Why should I compare other devotees? Why should I look at and deride them? Why should I not have a wonderful relationship with everyone? Why should I nicely have blissful chanting, blissful feasting, blissful dancing? Why should I look at in a different way? Why should I spoil my life and spoil others' life? Why should I argue and fight with others? What is the point? What is the reason? So this devotee, Sudama Vipra, is asking, Achalam Bhaktim, then Tad Bhakteshu cha Sauhrudam, very friendly relation with all the devotees of the Lord. And then Tad Daya Bhuteshu Param, all the living entities, rest of them, very compassionate. This is what he is asking. See the level, you see, earlier verse, this verse. So, means just to look at. I'm not telling this devotee is higher and that devotee is lower. I'm not telling that. Just look at, when you see the lines, you can see, wonderful to look at. Now you come to Prahlad's teachings. Prahlad is telling, because this is very important to Sravanam and Kirtanam to happen properly, this is important to study. This we should submit to the Lord, have this consciousness, these prayers, then it helps us to chant. Otherwise, what is Trinada Pisunchana? If you don't have this consciousness, what is Trinada Pisunchana? How can you come to Trinada Pisunchana? Absolutely, you can't come. Because you are not looking at the whole universe like this, in this way, as these devotees are showing. Now, Prahlad is telling, this is in the 5th canto, 18th chapter, prayers offered by the residents of Jambudvipa, chapter title, 8th verse, 9th verse. From verse number 8 to 14, amazing verses, 7 verses, Prahlad Maharaj and his associate sitting in Hari Varsha. In India, there are 9 islands, 9 Varshas. In that, one of the Varshas, Hari Varsha. In that, Lord Narasimhadev is being worshipped by Prahlad is the leader and other associates. So Prahlad is offering prayers. We will come to 8th verse also, very important verse. 9th verse is significant. It is very much connected. 2 verses of Sikshastakam Prabhupada quotes there. Very much connected. Because what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching, exactly Prahlad is teaching the same thing. So it starts with verse 5 things Prahlad is asking. Earlier what did we see? 3 things only. Gunadakam Mudam Lipse in that, or in the Vavre Achalam Bhaktim, Tad Bhaktesh Saurudam, or Daya Bhutesh Param, 3 things only. Here he is talking about 5 things. First one is telling us, Swasti Astu Viswasya. Let there be auspiciousness in all the universe. You see what a line he is saying. First itself is auspiciousness in the whole universe. Anybody is looking in today's prayers? Anybody has chanted like that? Anybody asked the Lord like that? Anybody? Can anybody raise the hand? I have not asked it. Have you, any of you asked for it? I doubt so. So that is the difference between exalted character Prahlad. So swasti astu visvasya. That is the first point is asking. This is Lord Narasimhadev is asking these things. Because by Prabhupada writing in the purport, why is he asking? I thought till now we heard that pure devotee doesn't have desires. Pure devotee doesn't ask anything. Yeah, he is not asking for, please, oh my Lord Narasimhadev, Hiranyakashipu has thrown me into the water, ocean, poison, what not. Please protect me. He never asked. He never asked. Neither Ambarish Maharaj asked, Durvasa has created a big demon, is ready to kill me, I am going to be devoured. No, he did not ask either. So these are pure devotees. But what Prahlad is asked, Prabhupada is writing, no, pure devotee also offers prayers. In that prayer, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya or any other prayers they use, they are also asking for benediction. Pure devotee also, but that benediction is not like us. Not like us. What benediction is asking? Just like Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has offered these two, na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, kavitam va jagadish kamaye, mama janmani janmani isware bhavatat bhaktir ahaituki. Let me, life after life, unflinching devotion. That is the benediction, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has showed to the whole world. Like that, Prahlad is also asking the benedictions in these 5 different benedictions in this particular prayer. Prabhupada is writing this. Exalted Acharya, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. And that's why it's Prabhupada. This is not ordinary Acharya. And then second line is quoting Ainanda Tanuja Kinkaram Patitam Mam. This is another benediction. No matter what, I have fallen down into the darkest region of this ignorance and ocean of dark well. Oh, so many lifetimes. Please place me as a dust particle at your lotus feet. Ainanda Tanuja Kinkaram Patitam Mam Vishame Babam Budau. In this ocean. Krupaya. No, he's not demanding. He's not demanding. Krupaya, by causeless mercy. She showers some mercy. Place me at your lotus feet. That is menial servant's position. Krupaya tavapada pankaj stita duli sadrusam vichintaya. So these 2 prayers. Now coming out to Prahlad is telling that the first swasti astu visvasya. Then the second point is telling that kala prasidatam. Kala, not kalu. Not kalu. Like in Kali Yuga that verse is there. Not kalu. Kala prasida. Kala means envious. Yeah, chapter 1 of Bhagavad Gita is telling carry the mentality of Dhritarashtra and Duryodhana. That is spoiling the whole world everywhere, fighting what not, everywhere. Inside fighting, outside fighting, this is going on everywhere. Because this envy has to be removed. Kala prasidadam. Let there not be any enviousness. Let these enviousness people, whoever is there, let them be pacified. He is submitting to Lord Narasimhadev. Please pacify them. Hiranyakashipu is one of them, biggest. He's telling, please excuse my father. So he's telling Lord Narasimhadev, what benediction do you want? Can I take you back with me? Do you want pure love? He said, no, I'm not interested in you. Just excuse my father, that's all he wants. If at all, if you ask me, you are forcing me to ask, okay. You just put me in touch with Tava Vrutya Sevam, Evam Nipatitam Prabhavahi Kupe Kama Vikamam Manuja Prapata Prasangat. Stara Rushina Sangat Katam no Visruje Tava Vrutya Sevam. That only I want. This is 7th canto, 9th chapter, prayers by Prahlad to Lord Narasimhadev, verse number 28. Famous verse. So I am not telling famous. Prabhupada has written. Many places in his prayers, Prabhupada has used this verse. I think in Makine Bhagavad Dharma in Jaladuta, this verse Prabhupada quotes in. That means it is important prayers for him. So from him we have borrowed it, that important prayer. So because he is addressing, it is not somebody else is not rubbing some karma, why we are suffering. We blame always my wife, my children, my parents, somebody has given this karma, so he is creating the obstacle, or Lord has created this. No, nobody has created. It is our swa karma, our own doing. From the past life we are suffering. So now only we have to submit, like Prahlad is submitting. Tava Vrutya Sevam, let me serve my spiritual master Narada Muni. That only I want, because he has done so much for me. Because of that only you have appeared. So I don't want anything else. That is the duty. That's why he is telling, he is asking these 5 things. Swasti astu visvasya, then kala prasidatam. Then the second line says, is asking, let the whole world, I'm forgetting. Yeah, but the line, what is the second line? Third line will come to, Yeah, Dhyayantu Bhutani Siva Mito or intelligence. What is that? Mito? Diya, intelligence. He is telling by the intelligence, let the intelligence be purified. Dhyayastu, let them meditate on the Supreme Lord. Dhyayastu Bhutani Siva. Siva means auspicious. Lord Shiva. Shiva is auspicious. Siva, Diya, Mito Diya, together. So mutually, yeah. Mito, you will find Matirna Krishna verse also. Assembly, mutual, together. So that's what Mito means. Mito, Diya, let the intelligence. Then the third line is also very important. Third line is Manascha Badram, beautiful line. Manascha Badram Adokshaje. Bhajatam Adokshaje. Let my Manascha Badram, let there be wonderful remembrance of the Lord and worshipping the Supreme Lord Adokshaja. That means he is cannot be perceived with blunt eyes, with pure devotion. Let everybody. See, what he is asking is no comparison in this world. No comparison. Nobody is asking like this. So that's why he is exalted. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has heard day in, day out from Gadadhar Pandit. More than even Dhruv Charita, Prahlad Charita. Every day. How could he, So that is the characteristics. Even though we may not become like that, we don't want to take his position, but at least we submit like this, at least some qualities we imbibe. Then our chanting will be much better, our relation will be much better, everything will become wonderful in this world. Nothing, you will not be any, you will not feel any, lack. You will always feel Lord is given everything. You will be so satisfied, so content. So then automatically you will be so happy every day, day in, day out. So this is the most important verse. Before verse is also important, because why we should pray to Lord Narasimhadev? Because he can remove the dirtiness. He can remove the unwanted clutter, garbage in the mind, in the senses, in the intelligence. Yeah, everywhere so much garbage is there. That means dirtiness, unwanted things are there. You don't want it, but still it is there, deposited there from past lives. So that dirtiness, who can remove? Who has the beautiful nails? Lord has, Lord Narasimha. He can remove. Beautiful prayer. Everybody should know this verse. This verse every day you chant. 5:18:8. Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya Namastejase Avir Bhava Vajranak Vajidamsta Karma Sayan Randaya Tamo Grasa Grasa Om Swaha Abhayam Atmani Bhuishta Om Kshraum. Kshraum is a Bija mantra for Lord Narasimhadev. So multiple times repeated. All the time is up. We have not covered anything. Shri Radha Shyam Sundar ki jai. Prabhupada ki jai. So that's how the Prahlad Maharaj teachings are ocean. I have just scratched one verse. I have not even gone further. Anyway, we have touched. We will just add two more. So 7th canto, 5th chapter. This verse is very important. Everybody read. In this verse itself, one more point you have to cover for Grihasthas. Most of us are Grihasthas. So Prabhupada is writing under Grihasthas. That means under the Archana, deity worship. For this is a business of Grihasthas, not even Brahmachari. Prabhupada is writing, Brahmachari should go with sannyasi for preaching. Grihasthas are supposed to do the deity worship. Okay, you can say that I can't do deity, I can't become pujari, second initiated. Okay, then you come indirectly, do. Stand in front of the Lord, observe the arati, observe the darshan, offer something, whatever you can, fruits, nuts, whatever you can, bhoga. That is also indirect. But during this process, it is very much. Prabhupada writing, it is certain, fall down is certain. Those who are not doing deity work, Grihasthas, fall down is certain, assured. Make that point, read it. You yourself can read it. I am not concocting anything here. What Prabhupada says, I am only simply repeating. So, and then he is making also a point that there will be offenses, because knowingly, unknowingly we do in deity worship. How do you get out of it? Whatever Prabhupada says, it's amazing. Amazingly covering everything, all the grounds for us. One is Tulsi Maharani, obeisances, prayers, that covers the removal. Reading every day one chapter of Bhagavad Gita, that removes the offenses. Chanting Vishnu's Asana, that removes the offenses. A few other things, one or two more things I'm forgetting. All these, because offenses to the deity also should not be done, but how do you come out of it? So by submitting to Tulsi Maharani, by submitting to the Supreme Lord. So deity itself, just like holy name, you submit. More you chant and also you submit. As Namastaka prayer I say. The other verse I forgot. A 5th verse of Namastaka also very important. Agadamana Yasoda Nandana Nanda Suno ಕಮಲನಯನ ಗೋಪಿ ಚಂದ್ರ ವೃಂದಾವನೇಂದ್ರ ಪ್ರಣತ ಕರುಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣಾವತಿ ಅನೇಕ ಸ್ವರೂಪ ತ್ವಯಿ ಮಮ ರತಿರ್ ವರ್ಧತಾಂ ನಾಮಧೇಯ. Use these two verses before you start from tomorrow only. You read on a paper, read and it is there online. Rupa Goswami Namastakapra 8 verses, first and fifth. These two are very easy to remember. Beautiful lines, beautiful words. So you can easily remember. You practice for few days. You apply it and gradually you can see the result in chanting. It helps. It helps a lot. That's what Prabhupada is putting in the purport. So at least one verse he put in the purport. He's telling us to use it. So same way in Archanam also we should read that what 2-3 paragraphs Prabhupada is writing. Archanam is very important for grahasthas because we have a lot of things to responsibilities and attachment, natural. So how do you transform that? There is no other way. So that's why deity worship plays a significant role for grahasthas. So yeah, so that's why it's very important. So, but in Prahlad Maharaj, with this line I will end. Prahlad Maharaj, you look at 5th chapter, you look at 6th chapter, you look at 7th chapter. Everywhere one line is clear. You can't become Krishna consciousness by yourself or others or assembly also. You need association of pure devotee. Without that, there is no possibility, absolutely no possibility you can become Krishna conscious. That is guaranteed. 7:5:30, first verse. 7:7, I think Guru Sushrusaya Bhakti, that verse. Almost every chapter it is coming. Even in this 8th chapter, whatever we have read the verse from 5:18, 8 to all the way to 14. There also you can clearly see that pure devotee association is so important. Without that, we don't move a much inch. You can't go to the higher stages of bhakti. It's just not possible. Prabhupada said it so, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said it so. Nama Kirtan, but Sadhu Sangha. Sravanam, Sadhu Sangha. Deity worship, Sadhu Sangha. Prasadam, Sadhu Sangha. Is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did alone anywhere? You cannot find it. He always did even eating also with Advaita Acharya or Nityananda Prabhu or someone else. He has not done alone. So it tells us significant point. Okay, with that we'll stop. Many things to consider, but at least for Prahlad's appearance day, the Nursing Day appearance day, consider this, read this chapter 5, at least these 4 verses. 7, 5, 23, 24, 30, 31, 32. Nate vidu swardhagatim 30, 31 matirna Krishna, 32 is Naisha Matistava Durukramang. These verses in and out devotee should know and read and try to put it in the practice, inject. If not, then we don't know what we are chanting, what we are hearing, why we are doing. We have not much idea. So Prabhupada has put his wonderful, beautiful purport. With that, we'll stop here. I think we will not take questions. If you have questions or comments, corrections, we can take afterwards. I am supposed to follow the time, so I'm already 5 minutes past. So we'll do the announcements, quick announcements. 2 sponsors are there, both are anonymous. Hare Krishna. Prabhupada ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. You ki jai. 2 both are anonymous. So let us chant. I think is Hema Jagannath Prabhu is here. I think he asked to chant 3 times. Maybe I have to check 1 minute. Let me see. Any name is there? No name, anonymous. So, but we should chant 3 times for whoever that anonymous is. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One more time we chant for the whole universe. Since we heard just now, we should practice. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Swasti Astu. Let there be auspiciousness. Okay. So April 30th, please join us, Nursing Yajna, 7 to 9. If anybody wants to sponsor, 151, you can join. Without sponsorship also, you can join, no problem. But if you like to sponsor, you can let us know. So that, and then May 1st is also very important day. By the way, tomorrow is Ekadasi, Mohini Ekadasi, very important Ekadasi. And May 1st is Purnima, very special Purnima, because it's Madhavendra Puri's appearance day. It is Shri Radha Raman deity's appearance day. And Sri Srinivas Acharya, one of the famous Acharya in our line, is appearance day. So for all these reasons, it is a special Purnima, not ordinary Purnima. So take it up, chant here, come to temple, take darshan, offer something to the Lord. Madhavendra Puri, the kheer should be offered. You can try to offer at home, at temple. So, or you can bring the ingredients, make it with ghee, jaggery, milk, whole milk. So don't do the dieting there. Yeah, so then it won't be good taste. Okay. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Shubhopad ki jai. Bhagavad Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Hare. Honor Krishna Prasad on the other side. This one you can take.
विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Make sure you're doing each part 3 times. Count 3 times.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Into the mic. Into the mic.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Jaya Radhe Shyam Sundar Radha Shyam Sundar Radhe Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Goranidai, Jaya Goranidai, Goranidai, Jaya Goranidai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Haribol, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribol.
You're all set. How'd you feel? Good? Thank you. Thank you for singing. Okay. Okay, I do think you're all up.
Shailin, I have a question.
Yeah.
After like I'm done singing the tune, do I have to do Jaya Krishna?
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Huh?
Are you fine?
Yeah, it's good. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Krishna Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ramo Oh Ramo Ramo Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo Oh Ramo Ramo Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo Oh Ramo Ramo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo Ramo Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama